Hello there, and welcome back to another installment of SCP Readings with your reader here, Gmodom. Today we're looking at SCP-870. There's a link down in the description for you to follow along as I read out loud. SCP-870 is an animal species of undetermined proportions and appearance, which, for unknown reasons, can only be perceived by individuals suffering from schizophrenia. This often results in specimens of SCP-870 being dismissed as hallucinations. Specimens of SCP-870 are omnivorous and seem to eat nearly all kinds of plants and meat, but will typically eat their food in secluded areas. Notably, two people with the ability to perceive SCP-870 will describe its appearance in completely different ways, even when looking at the same specimen of SCP-870. Individuals have described SCP-870 as an alligator with spider legs and 3 eyes, a man made out of smoke, a giant ant with a human face, a hunchback child with a parrot's head, a spider with too many legs, a giant centipede with human arms instead of legs. Specimens of SCP-870 are highly predatory and will typically stalk their prey for months and years without eating. It is unknown how they manage to last this time without succumbing to malnutrition. Eventually, at a seemingly random time when their prey is alone or in a secluded area, SCP-870 will kill and swallow their prey whole. SCP-870's method of reproduction is currently unknown, but the Journal of Schizophrenic Researcher blank speculates that they do not actually require sustenance to survive, and instead repurpose the body of their victim into their young over a large period of time. This theory has not been verified, and research is underway to test it. The specimen of SCP-870 currently in Foundation custody frequently attempts to breach containment and has proven hostile to all personnel. Banging noises are audible from SCP-870's containment area at all hours of the day. Research is ongoing to find a way to perceive SCP-870 without being schizophrenic, but this may take a considerable length of time. It is currently believed that there could be dozens, if not hundreds, of SCP-870 in the world. They are a clear and present danger to the public, and steps must be taken to destroy or contain the species. Addendum 870-1. I personally don't believe that the schizophrenics are really seeing SCP-870 fully. They can just see it more than us. We don't see it because our brains aren't made to see it. The schizophrenics, their brains are wired up just that tiny bit differently, and they can see it just a tiny bit more. These things have the perfect camouflage, and we simply are unable to see through it. Dr. Blank. This SCP almost makes me wonder how sometimes when you're alone, you see something out of the corner of your eye, and you move to see, but there's nothing there. It really makes me wonder if it's this SCP, because it says there's dozens and dozens of them wild, roaming around in the public, and they vary, I guess, in their appearance, just very, very freakish and hellish looking creatures that can pretty much eat you if they wanted to, and they stalk for years and years before they ever catch their prey. And so you might be stalked by one of these things and you don't know it because it takes years and years for them to catch you. It would explain how some people randomly disappear because of these SCPs. And it's not a hallucination because they have one in custody and they can hear it banging around inside of its containment cell. So these things are supposedly real, all around. Never know where they're gonna be. So that has been SCP-870. Thank you for joining me on this reading. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.